and the cats got it and killed it, and we found it on the ground.
What,
Real-
the beta fish?
Yeah, well, actually, we found it in under our bed. And there's
Oh.
like blood everywhere. It's like Godfather, but it was a little fish.
I've never had a pet, except I did have a fish.
You had a whole slew of fish.
My dad, yeah. My dad's a fish guy.
He's a fish head.
Fish tank guy. Yeah.
Ugh, my Gran Torino, all these fish.
Oh, yeah.
My Gran Torino.
That'd be a better movie if Clint Eastwood just had like a tank of just a ton of like every fish. was in
You
there.
goddamn fish. Just
In my big aquarium. And at the end, it's just the kids. It's like a POV shot from the other side of the glass. It's just the kid looking back and forth at all the fish.
Yeah.
But we had a catfish.
You
Started
had a
off,
pet catfish.
yeah. Started off really small, about the size of your vape right there, David. And over time, it consumed every single fish we would put in the tank.
Yeah, catfish get huge.
It was the size of my arm by the end of its lifespan. Every time we tried to introduce a new fish to the tank, we came the next day and there's just fish skeletons floating at the top of the,
When
the tank.
Did you keep them in there for aesthetic qualities?
No.
in
Would
fourth,
have been cool. It would have made it. You would have seen that and the catfish and been like, "That's a badass catfish."
Graveyard.
in fourth grade, there's this class project that we did where, like as a class, we built an aquarium with a bunch of goldfish in it. And at the end of the semester or the school year, if we got a parent to sign a permission slip, we could take a goldfish home. So I picked a goldfish. I picked like the little runt goldfish. I was like, oh, this guy's cute. He lived for so fucking long. I ended up getting 2 more goldfish a year later. Then my little sister got 2 goldfish later that year. So we had 5 goldfish all together in this tank. And I think I had them from like 4th grade through like 10th or 11th grade. And eventually I just stopped caring. I was like, these fish have lived way too long. So I stopped feeding them. And and eventually they ate each other.
No. Jesus.
Just gotta let the strong. They're goldfish, so you go to Meyer and like half of them are eating each other anyways.
Or I'm eating them.
Yeah, or David's there, just munching on them.
Going tank to tank.
I watched Vampire's Kiss last week.
Yeah.
You guys seen that?
No, I've always wanted to see it.
Nicolas Cage movie in which he thinks he's a vampire.
It was a hot topic.
I don't want to give anything away, but that's like the description you see for it.
I've never seen Vampire's Kiss.
I've seen him.
It
kiss.
sounds pretty hot though.
Yeah, I've watched Vampire's Kiss before, not the movie.
It's one of those movies where there's a lot of sex without being sexy.
It sounds like my kind of sexy time. It's
Uh,
not sexy at all.
Anyway, there's a scene where Nicolas Cage eats a live cockroach, and they recorded the take 3 times.
Because you couldn't make it sexy enough the first couple.
I guess not. But he did receive phone calls from animal rights activists following the release of the
For
movie.
a fucking cockroach.
Yeah. He defended it. He was like, come on. You've never sprayed a can of Raid in your apartment before?
Speaking of eating bugs, I've eaten a few bugs. My
Like on a dare or just for pleasure?
Fire up the skillet.
A little of A and B.
A little bit of both. So my first bug eating, I was down south when I was a kid visiting my family down in West Virginia, and like all of my family are girls. I'm like the only boy of my generation, so all my cousins are all girls. I thought it'd be really funny to gross them out by eating a grasshopper, and
Yeah.
so like I ripped its head off first because I didn't want it like kicking around in my mouth. Like I don't want to eat it alive. So I ripped its head off. But then as it was going down my throat, the leg like just kicked in the middle of my throat.
Yeah.
And that was rough. But that wasn't too bad.
No, I hate when that happens when I eat grasshoppers.
Yeah.
The grasshopper is still there. It got its foot like stuck in between 2 tonsils.
The kicking grasshopper.
It's like a cartoon. It like it's going down your esophagus and like it sticks its legs against each side of the wall and it starts crawling back up.
Yeah. Or
It's like a Jackie Chan grasshopper.
yeah. Or I'm not sure if you guys know this story. When we did that big group camping trip out to Maine a few years ago, and I was there. Our buddy Andrew dared me to eat one of the night crawlers that we had for fishing. With big old Canadian juicy boys. He was like, bro, eat that fucking worm. Like, I'm not eating that fucking worm. He's like, I'll give you $20. I'm like, I don't know. I'll give you $21. I'm like, fuck yeah, bet. Just for a fucking worm. So I ate it, and it was a couples camping trip. My girlfriend at the time, she was begging me not to eat it, and I'm like, you offered $21. Like, I'm not gonna turn down $21 just for a little bit of delicious, juicy Canadian nightcrawler. And then she immediately puked and went back into the tent and didn't talk to me for the rest of the
Oh
day.
my God.
And then you developed a taste for the Nightcrawlers and ate the whole bucket.
Yeah.
Came back apologizing with Nightcrawler juice all over your mouth.
Yeah.
Come on, give me a big smooth.
Well, I personally have chosen not to eat bugs up until this point in my life.
I ate a bug.
It's coming.
There was a gummy bear I was eating a bag of gummy bears, and somehow one of them made it inside the gummy bear. And I like
A
bit
worm?
it. Not a worm, but it was like a cricket or something.
What do you mean it made it inside of a gummy bear? Like it was
It was
encased in gummy bear?
I like spit it out, and there was like legs.
Like those, like the things that they get the dinosaur DNA from Jurassic
Oh
Park.
yeah, it was like
Yeah.
frozen in amber.
Yeah.
So I spit it out, and then like put it in the freezer to solidify, and then I put it at the end of a cane and walked around with it. Dr. Hammond's so cool. He's kind of like
Who?
Dr.
Oh,
Hammond.
is he in Jurassic Park?
He's in Jurassic Park. Yeah, he's the Colonel Sanders guy.
Oh right.
Have you
Mm.
guys
That's-
seen Jurassic Park?
Oh, I have it. I didn't see it until recently though.
Really?
Yeah.
He's not at the point yet where I've watched it so many times I don't really even care to watch it.
David, so what's the best Jurassic Park movie and why is it Jurassic Park 3?
Well, Jurassic Park 3 has the best cast. See, it's got William H. Macy, star.
Sam Neill.
Sam Neill again coming
Returns.
back.
I actually haven't seen that one yet.
Laura Dern is in it a little bit.
I thought The Lost World kind of sucked.
Actually, dropping the bit here, I kind of like The Lost World because it's got, what every movie needs, the best
Oh.
action.
You see, I can't do a Jeff Goldblum.
It's got Vince Vaughn also.
Oh yeah, fuck! I forgot about Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn is in it.
Yeah, he
Jeff
plays the T-Rex.
Yeah, I don't really get the big deal with Jurassic Park. It's fun.
Well, that was just like my favorite as a kid. I used to love dinosaurs. I actually used to have this reoccurring dream as a child, where it took place in Jurassic Park. David, do you remember in Jurassic Park 3, like when they're running along like the fence line, and like the Spinosaurus is chasing them?
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I forget about the cast, Spinosaurus.
yeah, the Spinosaurus
He's
is
great in
awesome.
that movie.
But yeah, so it would pretty much just be like that part in that movie, but it was me and my family, and my dad wouldn't be there, and I would like ask like my family like, where's my dad at, being afraid that he got eaten by the Spinosaurus. Like, oh no, he's just at work.
Sonny went to work and never came back.
Yeah.
I used to play this. I had this computer game that was pinball. You guys ever have anything like that?
Like a pinball video.
In retrospect, it's utterly pointless.
Sounds lame
The
as
fun of
fuck.
pinball is like physically being in front of a pinball machine.
Were you also gifted as a kid computer solitaire?
Gifted.
No, I did have a computer chess game though.
Dan only played board games.
Yeah,
digital
digitally.
formats.
But anyway, it was so bizarre because, there were various themed levels, and one had a story in which, like, you and your friends get captured by a mad scientist, and he locks them up in tanks, and you're playing for their lives, kind of, because if you lose enough balls, then he, like, transforms your friends into dinosaurs. Like,
That should've been
he
Fuck
zaps
yeah, I
them,
would,
and
like purposely lose.
They-
Like all my friends are dinosaurs.
this was a
All
pinball
my
game.
Friends are dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. Sounds like it'd be a cool, like a show I'd watch when I was like 4. All my friends are dinosaurs.
It was disturbing, and I think it was probably like some fetish thing that the creator had. Is my theory about
Dinosaurs?
that. Oh,
Jesus,
like
scaly?
Start turning
like
kids
people being transformed into animals or something, like an Animorphs kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You guys remember the show My Gym Partner's a Monkey?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah. My gym partner is a monkey. Monkey, monkey, monkey.
Yeah, that show was sweet.
That was
I
sweet.
have nothing else to say about it.
No.
There's a few shows from like when was that? That was probably on in like 2009 or something.
That was
No, it was before that, I think.
Congruent
Or
with
earlier.
Phineas and Ferb was on.
Like so
Oh, really?
2007, 8.
Yeah, right around there.
I remember there being a bunch of Cartoon Network shows from around that time that like didn't last very long. What was Camp Lazlo? Or Camp Lazlo?
Oh yeah.
Camp Lazlo was on there. Oh, there is one.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I think it already
Oh,
been on.
yeah. Foster's was one of my favorite shows. Teen Titans. That was a really good era for Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
I feel like.
The ending of Teen Titans sucks though.
Well,
I don't remember
it
how
ends
it
on a
ends.
cliffhanger, doesn't it?
Kinda. I mean, is that ending on a cliffhanger if there was never more of it? I mean, I guess there was more of it. There was like that show that was even more for children.
The Teen Titans Go, but that's kind of that's a reboot, not a sequel.
Yeah. Wow, another show that utilizes transformation into animals.
Really?
Beast Boy?
Oh, okay.
Beach Boy.
Beach.
I guess he
Boys.
willingly turns into animals though.
So who's the crew on that one? You got Raven Simone, Beach Boy, Starburst, Cyclone,
Cyclops.
and
Yeah,
Robinette.
let's cast a real life teen. Is there a Teen Titans thing like that's going to exist at some point?
What do you mean?
It could
Like,
be.
is there going to be like a live action TV show
There
or
already
something?
is.
There
Well,
is.
Cyborg already
Yeah.
exists in the cinematic universe.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He was in Justice League.
no, the like DC streaming service, which kind of got wrapped in with HBO Max when that came out. They put out a live action Teen Titans.
Oh, okay.
I heard it was like I heard it was good from some people, and I heard it was okay from other people. It's like darker and grittier. I don't know. I think instead of Robin, I think it's Nightwing. I think it's like
Oh,
that
okay.
Teen Titans.
Teen
Oh,
Titans
Gordon
have
Levitt,
had some pretty dope villains.
Mad Mod,
Slade in particular,
Yeah.
Slade.
pretty sick.
He sounds like a singer. He sounds cool. though.
Well, Slade was just
Deathstroke.
yeah, but they couldn't use the name Deathstroke in a kids TV show, so they just called him by his character's first name. Slade Wilson is like the character's name
Slade.
because they couldn't say Deathstroke because they thought that'd like scare kids too much.
Slade Wilson. Uncommon
Too many
first
kids at
name,
the time
common
had
last name.
grandparents who died of stroke, so Deathstroke was just
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah.
What about all the kids whose grandparents were Slade? But with a Y.
Oh yeah.
Why was his
Like,
ultimate weapon also a stick? Like that's Robin's weapon in
That's
Teen
why they're
Titans.
enemies. That's why they're. There was sort of an Orochimaru Sasuke element to Robin Slade.
You remember Red X?
Yeah, Red X was sweet. Yeah, I love that era.
What was Mad Mod's angle? You brought him up.
Mad Mod, he's like a trippy mod.
Austin
villain.
Powers
Austin
type
Powers,
guy.
Yeah, baby kind of guy.
Yeah, baby.
He had a
He
cool
was like, yeah,
cane with
baby, if you don't learn from your history, you're bound to repeat it, yeah.
it.
He said that at one point.
There's a scene where he pees for 5 minutes straight
Well, there's an
on the
episode.
teens.
There's an episode where they have him captured, and they don't know where they are, but it's like a weird school where he's teaching them lessons about history for some reason.
Oh, I think I remember that was like a real surreal episode.
Yeah, that was
right?
a good. That's my favorite episode of the show.
Yeah.
I remember I went to the Renaissance Festival one year.
And Mad Mob was there.
Oh no, I thought he was super cool. But I went to the Ren Fest and I wanted a cane that had like a gem on it so I could be like Mad Mod. That was incredibly lame. I didn't find one either. Did you guys ever go to the Renaissance Festival?
Never.
No,
No, I was
I
too
was
busy
a
playing
fucking
sports.
nerd. I was too busy fucking bitches
Like,
You know what I was
money.
doing over summer was playing shooting hoops,
Mhm.
playing baseball, hitting home runs.
Hitting the big bucks.
Yeah, I was professional.
There is one summer, I think it was the summer between 7th and 8th grade. I spent the entire summer sitting in my basement playing Saints Row 2 and eating sour cream and cheddar Ruffles chips. Like, that's all I did the entire summer.
That was usually my summer was like that, and then for some portion of my days I'd be playing sports, and it was like a very stark contrast of like doing absolutely nothing and then
Yeah.
physical activity.
Similarly, I ate cinnamon, like the cinnamon stick Pop Tarts, and watched Attack of the Show.
If I wasn't
That was
if I wasn't shooting the shit out of somebody in Saints Row 2, me and my friends were shooting the shit out of each other with our airsoft guns.
I never won airsoft shooting.
Oh,
I got shot with airsoft guns.
or paintball or anything.
I got shot in the ass with one by
Oh.
my brother's 18-year-old friend.
well, we
Nice.
just had all of our own airsoft guns, and this is probably a really bad idea in hindsight, but we just go like up to the local park and just shoot each other there in the middle of like a neighborhood, and like. I would take like a duffel bag full of airsoft guns and like we'd like lay them all out on a picnic table, and like it was like, I don't know, Call of Duty had a bad influence on us.
Yeah, see, I play World of Warcraft, so I was running around with swords at the mall.
No.
I had a bow and arrow that I just fired into the...
Yeah, then
It's
there
a
was
hot
one
topic.
time that we showed up at the mall with we got these sick trench coats and our airsoft guns. That didn't go very well.
I usually
We
say
didn't get very far in our airsoft war.
I just wore the trench coat to school.
You guys ever see...
Were
when
you
you-
one of those kids?
What? Trench coat to school?
Yeah,
kid?
he
Yeah,
was.
I was.
Ugh. Glad I didn't know you then.
Dave has been
Ah.
thinking about getting back into it, actually.
Well, yeah. Well, not the school. Well,
There
I
you
think I'm
go.
going back to college, so maybe I'll bust it out of college.
Yeah, show up with a trench coat and be like, hey, I want to visit my old teachers.
Well, even at college, that's still a real like just like the way older guy like. Oh, you're like what 25 now?
Yeah.
Like 25. I know it's not actually that much older, but 25 show up to like a bunch of 18-year-olds like, hey, you like my trench coat?
Mhm.
I look
You want to
cool,
see
right?
what's underneath?
Hey, you guys listen to Rammstein too?
Hey, can you guys invite me to prom? I never went to mine.
I actually never went to any of my high school prom. I never went to any high school dances.
That's, yeah, honestly. The one time I went, I wanted to die.
I was there too. That's why I wanted to die.
David was also there.
David was your date.
I wish.
The night of my senior prom, I actually spent with David. It was me, David, and then our two of our other friends. We went on a ghoul hunt that
Mhm.
night. We went out to a cemetery hunting for ghouls.
Mhm.
Looking to have sex with him?
Yeah, looking to bring some pretty ghoulies
We're
home.
going to have our own prom.
Graveyard dance.
Ghoul prom.
Yeah, I had this image of like us. Oh, we found the ghouls. And it's just like a homeless commune camping. It's like we're gonna hang out with them now. Well, there was that one time we were in the day. We found a homeless commune. Do you remember? Were you there for that?
I don't think with you. I have found. I have found those before, like going like just fucking around in the woods.
Yeah. Yeah, same situation here.
So, anyways, I moved into my new place a few weeks ago. We recorded last couple of episodes there.
We recorded his apartment.
Yeah, we reported it.
Yeah, I called the police as soon as I left.
You're not gonna believe what's happening in there.
You
There's
won't
a real
believe
chill
it.
dude hanging out.
As a publicity stunt.
Yeah, since you guys have been over, been getting more settled in. I got still don't have internet. They're coming out on Tuesday.
You still don't have the TV, just that picture hanging up.
Yeah, no, I do have a TV now. The TV is
Did you leave
just
the picture hanging up?
yeah. So I got internet coming to get set up on Tuesday. I thought I was getting Xfinity set up because I googled like Xfinity, like in my area, and
Hot local Xfinity in your area.
and I clicked on the first phone number to pop up. I'm like, this must be Xfinity. Didn't realize like a different company had paid like to have theirs be the first result. So I got this company. I think it's owned by AT&T, but their call center is in South Africa.
Nice.
So I've been calling them as much as I can just to hear these sweet South African accents.
Making a problem.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've called them like and they also refuse just to call me back. Like every time I call them, they just put me on hold. Like they're like, okay, so we need to contact this other department. Sorry, let me start over. Okay, sir, we need to start over at this other department.
Yeah.
What?
No, I just like your accent.
Okay, sir, we need to start over at this other department. This South African is just the most nonsensical accent, so I just do like mix everything.
Yeah, it's like kind of British, kind of. I don't know.
It's really similar to Australian. Have you ever watched Jim Jeffries before? The comedian, the Australian
no.
comedian. He's got a really good joke about it. He's like, right, just picture my accent, but I'm punching a black person. Apartheid. Fuck yeah. So I'm just calling my internet provider as much as possible. There's this.
If they give you any trouble, bring up apartheid.
like, hey guy. Well, actually, I already have had a little bit of trouble because I called Friday before last, and they're like, "Okay, sir, we will be out. We'll be sending somebody out within the next week to set up your internet."
Sending someone all the way out from South Africa?
Yeah. We will be sending Oscar Pistorius. He will get there very quickly. He will run across the ocean. And I was like, okay, awesome. So by next Friday. And then come to find out, they can't come till Monday. But I already took last Monday off because I had a fucking doctor's appointment. So I had to get it changed to Tuesday. So that's already Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's already 4 days later. I already paid the installation fee. So yeah, I'm gonna call him back and be like, "Listen here, you racist motherfucker." Nelson Mandela didn't serve in prison and fight against apartheid for my internet to be set up 4 days late.
Put Nelson on the line. Just put Nelson on the line.
Let me speak to Nelson. You know what? Let me speak to Elon.
Oscar Pistorius. Come on the show.
Oscar Pistorius, if you're listening, we're all huge fans
Actually,
of your work, all of it.
we want to have a
all of
big
your work.
South African episode. So we're going to have Elon Musk. We're going to have Nelson Mandela, Oscar Pistorius, and then also the guy that keeps answering Dylan's phones.
Yeah.
They're all going to be on the show. We're going to be talking about all kinds of South Africa stuff.
Rodriguez can be the musical
Right,
guest.
yeah.
But then there's this girl I was talking to, a South African girl. A girl with a South African accent. Yeah.
You're shadow boxing on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Shadow balling.
I was laying down the
My
moose
bad.
pretty hard. I was like, I love your accent. She's like, oh my God, I didn't even realize I had an accent. I hear that sometimes. But to me, you have an accent.
And then you're like,
yes. Yes, I'm John Wayne.
what if there was someone in a country who only had access to Arnold Schwarzenegger movies and they thought that was an American? Like, he's just like the ultimate. He's so American. He sounds different than the rest of them.
He's from Austria, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Austria.
Austro-American.
Hey, so I was thinking about something.
What's that?
Okay, have you guys ever had food poisoning?
No.
I don't want that to happen to me.
Right.
I'm too strong for that.
So that's what I was thinking. Whenever I hear someone say they had food poisoning, I just assume they're lying. Like they made it up. Like
It's
they
not
just
poison.
have.
I've definitely lied about having food poisoning to get off of work and shit.
Okay,
before.
case in point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume they're just having extraordinary diarrhea, and it's their own fault.
Well, whenever I feel like I get food poisoning, it doesn't stop me from doing anything.
You-
I've definitely gotten sick from eating something, but just kept doing whatever I was supposed to be doing.
Right.
I've never had food poisoning like that one episode of Sopranos where Tony's got food poisoning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, that's just I chalk that up to that's because you ate what you ate.
It's because you eat like dog shit.
And I'm not even
Yeah.
sure that Tony had food poisoning. I think he might have just been stressed that, spoilers for season 2 finale, that he had to whack his best friend.
Mm-hmm.
He had to whack his best friend off. It's, yeah, that's a stressful situation. You gotta whack your best friend off.
See, and then I'm told that botulism is a thing.
What's that?
I don't know. I think it's extreme food poisoning.
I think it's made up by the
I think it's made up too.
Well, don't they say if you puffer fish, if you eat puffer fish, it has to be cooked the right way or it can kill you?
Who
Oh,
the
Isn't
fuck
that-
is eating puffer
You're
fish?
thinking of like the fugu fish or whatever in that episode of The Simpsons.
No,
Where
no, I don't think I am.
there's like this specific part of their body that's edible, and
I
the
don't know,
rest of it's
David.
poison.
Let's try eating your puffer fish that you got hanging up in the kitchen.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. and
Just fucking take a good, nice bite out of that like an apple.
No, I thought you could. You can eat any type of fish. Why would puffer fish be the one you
You
can't?
can't eat any type of fish.
It's true. You can eat a shark. You can eat jellyfish.
Have you ever ate a dolphin?
No.
It's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else is a delicious animal? Is elephant. I was hanging out with Jimmy John and eating some.
Specifically ivory tusk.
Mm-hmm.
Love the bone marrow and
Mhm.
a good tusk.
It's an aphrodisiac.
I just go and find the nearest poacher. Holy shit. Fucking cats. Hi, Kiwi. Hi,
I'm
Kiwi.
having a heart attack.
Kiwi also likes to eat dolphin.
But yeah, I just go up to the nearest endangered animal and chop off whatever limb and just suck the bone marrow right out. Did you guys hear that orangutans are close to extinction?
Oh,
No,
It's making me real sad. I was telling you guys,
they're the cutest one.
I
I
gotta
know.
stop killing them.
I was telling you guys, I
Who
was
wants to eat
watching.
an orangutan? I don't understand.
Um,
Unless people are killing them to be as cute as them and wear their skin.
I think they're like menacing to. I was reading an article. I think they're like menacing to like some like local tribes. Like they'll come in like in search of food, and then you just have this like giant orange
Cheeto.
humanoid beast roaming, a pancake face motherfucker roaming around your streets. But yeah, I was watching the Planet of the Apes movies. I was telling you guys, the new ones.
Yeah.
And Maurice, the orangutan in that, he's the fucking coolest one.
Right. Well, why can't, so they have a problem. The orangutan is showing up uninvited for dinner. Just treat them like a Jehovah's Witness.
I think
Just invite them to dinner.
I think
That
that
solves
that's
your problem.
they're trying to scapegoat the local tribes. I think what's really happening is people like Bill Maher, Rachel Maddow, Anderson Cooper. They all they want to show how much they hate Trump by making a race of ape that looks just like Donald Trump.
The
go
orange
extinct.
man.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the orange man. We're gonna make the orange man pay.
By killing orange
We're
men.
gonna kill the Covfefe apes.
I'm sad about this. Orangutans are noble animals that look kind of like a pile of blankets.
With a pancake face.
Yeah.
I just love their big, ugly pancake faces.
Yeah, they kind of look like they like the booby trap of a giant log that swings down and hits you in the face. It's kind of like they got hammered in the face with like a cartoon mallet.
Yeah, like those like Ewok traps they kill the AT-ATs with.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my Timbits.
I think
Kiwi,
baboons have a
get out of
cooler
my
face though.
Timbits. Get out of my Timbits. So anyways,
Cats
Yeah,
are
baboons
awesome.
have
I've
the
never had
coolest
one.
face. I swear.
nice ass.
Nice. They got a
Great ass.
Oh man. I don't know what you guys are referencing, but that's pretty funny.
Wait, really?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I love Heat. I was thinking about Heat earlier in the shower. I was
'Cause it
thinking,
the shower was really hot, and you're like, it's a great movie. It's Heat.
seems like over the past year, people have gotten really into reading, and I want to put a stop to it.
Reading.
Yeah. So
Katie's in the next room reading right
I'm
now.
thinking we need to.
It better be.
Why'd you say that, David? Now I have to do something about it. No, I was thinking we form a coalition against reading. We could just kind of like ride our bikes around in circles in the library parking lot so that no one can park and go in. And then at night we do a heat style operation where we suit up, bring a blowtorch, we seal shut the return slot for books. You know what I'm saying?
Wouldn't that like force people to keep the books and keep reading?
Sure, but it means the libraries are not going to have any more books, and we achieve we acquire a list, like a directory of everybody who's checked out books from the library, and we pay each of them a visit. We use a blowtorch to seal them inside their own homes.
Yes, I like this idea very, very much.
The only problem with it,
Acquire the list.
Mm-hmm.
the only problem is one of us, I don't think, has ever ridden a bike. I'll leave that at that.
Wait, who are you looking at?
I don't know what you're looking at.
Are you talking about yourself? Do you not know how to ride a bike?
No,
David
I
doesn't
know how to
know
ride
how-
a bike
that's
just
so
fine.
funny.
I mean,
There's someone else in this.
The only bike that I've ever seen you with is the stationary bike
Yeah.
here in your living room.
Yeah, well, that's just one of many bikes I can ride.
This is a common tactic, misdirection. Whataboutism, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just
Wahhabism.
saying, there's a certain someone in
What
this
about
room
Wahhabism?
who's,
What is that?
Huh?
who I
Wahhabism?
reckon.
Mm.
It's what David does.
What?
Oh, what? Not riding a bike?
Yeah, sure, that's what it is.
No, I can ride a bike. I can ride half saddle. I can ride no hands. I can ride no feet, no hands. I can ride levitating over the bike with in a jumping jack formation.
Yeah, someone who doesn't ride a bike would
I-
lie about all this stuff.
I can ride on the pegs with no one riding the bike. I can ride on the pegs with someone riding the bike. can do a wheelie.
Yeah, give us something impressive if you really show us how to, yeah, you can ride a bike right now.
Okay, I'll go do a 180 tailspin on one of those cruisers over there.
You know how to ride a
Oh my
unicycle?
God, he's doing it.
Holy shit. Oh, wait. Oh, my God, you actually do have 2 bikes in here. 2 regular bikes in here.
Yeah, I'm
Where'd you
riding
get
them
those
right
from?
now. Where'd I get them from?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Don't answer. I don't care.
David, come clean. Who are you coming for today?
God, this is so much fucking kid. Don't.
Okay.
Don't.
Okay,
don't
Dan, I
make
don't know
this
if I,
too
have you ridden a bike?
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking because your brother has not.
No.
I thought for some reason that was
He actually may have figured it out by now. I can't remember.
figured it out.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Living in the old People's Republic, I feel like you do a lot more bike riding.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way you say figured it out, like he's been studying for years, reading
He's
books.
cracked the code.
Mm-hmm.
He's been watching tutorials. Okay.
I almost subscribed to a Wine of the Month club the other day. That's where I'm at. The only reason I didn't, the only thing that kept me
You're
from
getting
doing
real
it
discerning looks right here.
was they wouldn't deliver to Michigan, so that's what stopped me.
Oh, there's plenty that do. Like I deliver wines all the time.
It was from like a okay, it's from a French store that has a store in New York. And I saw the photo. It's like, this is Rebecca. She chooses the wines herself. And it was like a cute girl behind a desk in New York. And I'm like, okay.
Some cute girl
This
wines.
is enough for me to order this wine. And I like started fantasizing about going to New York and just like casually walking in and being like, hey, what's up? What do you
Rebecca.
guys do here? Like sampling some wines and then looking out the window, seeing my car getting towed away because I just drove 12 hours to New York and I double parked. I've never been there before.
Went through all the tolls.
I've driven through multiple work signs. I have stuff like strung to the back of my car. No, I've ordered from that place before. Maison Kitsune, that's what it's called. They have many fox themed.
Sounds foreign to me.
Yeah, way to brag that you can pronounce that name. If I saw it in print, I would be still trying to figure out how to
I
read it.
certainly said it wrong. No, like one time I ordered an oversized sweater that was on sale and I thought it would fit and it didn't. And then it's all kind of expensive, so I ordered like an expensive wool coat. And by the time I got it in the box, it was as if it had like the ship it was on was struck by lightning and destroyed, and like all the cargo fell out and it just like washed ashore, and it somehow ended up at my house in Michigan. Because it was like soaked. The whole box was soaked. The weather, it was a sunny day, so I don't know what happened. But like for days, it was just kind of like drying out in my closet. So that's where I was gonna get the wine of the month club from.
See, Dan, this is why you can't ride a bike. 'Cause you're busy trying to figure out wines of the month.
I'm gonna.
Bourgeois.
What are you
Dan,
gonna do?
we're chopping your head off in the revolution.
That's fine.
First, we're gonna make you ride a bike. Do the gallop.
I can ride a bike. I don't know what you're talking about, David. I couldn't for a long time. I'll admit that. There
When
was
did
a
you learn?
long period of time. I was too old. I was in like 6th grade probably.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, I was 8 when I figured it out.
And I never really got down the turning thing. It's been a really long time since I rode a bike, to be fair.
Yeah, I couldn't turn either. I used to
Like when I get to the end of a block, I'm like, what do I do? So I would like ride across people's lawns because
Well, I would
like, what am I
do
supposed
it-
to do? Turn 45 degrees on a dime?
I would
My
stop
trouble-
and then turn the bike around and then make it to the other corner.
Mm.
Stop.
My trouble was just stopping because like before I had a bike with like the handlebar brakes. I had the one where like you'd have to pedal back to stop.
Yeah.
And I could never get the hang of that. So there's this one time, I think I was in like kindergarten or 1st grade, and I was riding my bike up to my best friend's house at the time. Like first time my mom like let me like just go and ride my bike over to my. It was only like a few blocks away, and I was coming up to a street, and there's a big bush next to me. So I was like, I don't know how to make this thing stop. So I just grabbed this. It was a rose bush.
Oh.
And I just grabbed onto it like really hard to make myself stop and slice my hand all up.
God. And then you fall off the bike?
Huh? No, I stopped,
Oh.
and then I cried, and then I walked my bike all the way back to my friend's house. I got my hand up.
I tried to do that one time, walk my bike, and people like were driving by like, that kid can't ride a bike.
What a fucking idiot. Something I did want to say about being a delivery driver. So far, I like it. The one really disappointing part is haven't been fucking any cougars or milfs.
No?
I often I figured just like the milfs I'd be drowning in milfs.
Right.
But
Swimming in it.
just swimming in milfs everywhere, left and right, going up to these doors. Especially, I deliver in a pretty rich neighborhood,
Yeah.
so like plenty. I deliver plenty like wines of the month
Well,
club type of deals, and for that you got to get an in-person signature. You got like so knock on the door and get a 50-year-old cougar like home alone in their fucking mansion. Like I'm just a little old delivery boy, man.
What you gotta do is you gotta show up next time when you know you're gonna have to deliver some wine.
Naked.
Get like a nice tuxedo and some glass, like a glass, and then you knock on the door. Here, let me demonstrate how good this wine is. And you strong arm your way through the door, and then you insist on showing like the wine, how you gotta pour it,
Yeah.
and then like go through the fridge and be like, "Let's look at a nice cheese to pair with this. Let's see, you got some sharp cheddar.
Scrape
That's
some
good.
off my
Got some
griddle.
craft
I
singles.
got some cheese.
This would go really good with the prosciutto. Let's see. Okay, craft singles will work. Here you go.
Prosciutto is meat, David. Come on.
Whatever. I don't give a shit. Anyway,
I thought you make sandwiches for a living.
that's here nor there. Speaking of work,
Let's gang up on David some more. David, you keep fidgeting still.
yeah, that's how I do.
You're like an angry person trying to get comfortable in bed. You know, you get in bed, pull the covers over, you sigh loudly, you turn the other way, and eventually you kick off the covers and you just get up.
How do you know that's how I sleep?
How do you think?
Someone's sleeping in the doghouse tonight. Am I right?
I saw a customer recently wearing a mask. It was like a
What a loser.
middle-aged, like kind of wine mom look, but the mask had a zipper on it.
That's fucking hot.
Very cool.
So I kept staring at the zipper, like, what was the idea with this design?
You
Is
know
it
what the
supposed to
idea
look like
was.
a gimp mask?
I keep
Fuck.
sorry. I keep thinking about those guys who came in from L.A.
Yeah.
who like
LA.
Yeah, that's how they said they were. That's how they said
We're
it.
from LA.
were so happy to be inside eating
Yeah.
again, not being treated like animals.
Yeah, they said that.
Not being treated like animals. Because back in LA, like, Governor Newsom is like a total fucking Debbie Downer. Like, he's not letting us do any of our LA things. Like,
And everybody from LA sounds like this.
Yeah, they
I've
all
been
want to
there.
get back to whatever they do in LA, like hang out.
Go
in
to
a nice,
Spago.
Go to Spago.
Go
breathe in
to-
the smog.
In-N-Out Burger.
Go to the beach.
Go to the beach. So we
The
were
pier.
so we were down at the pier, over in the Springs.
And these vampire teens kept harassing us.
The vampire teens kept harassing us. Turns out it was
Turns out my name is Corey Feldman.
whoa,
Corey Feldman, come on the show.
Corey Feldman.
We love your
Please.
music.
We love your music. Oscar Pistorius. Could you imagine getting Corey Feldman and Oscar Pistorius in the same room?
Be a real barn burner of an episode.
They won't let us do our usual.
Oscar, I'm a huge fan, especially of your work later on in your career. Towards like the very end of your career, you got to teach me your secrets.
Did you guys see the picture of? Sorry, speaking of famous black athletes, who are
Oscar Pistorius?
is he black?
No.
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 Well, not yet.
I've never even seen a picture of Oscar Pistorius, and yet somehow I knew.
I guess maybe he sounds like he's French or something.
He's South African.
Right, right. I know.
I mean, he does have a bit in common with a certain black athlete, the Juice,
Have you guys seen the picture of OJ
favorite
getting the
athlete.
vaccine?
of OJ.
Yeah, getting the vaccine.
No.
Yeah.
He has a face mask. It says the juice on it.
Nice.
And it, I don't know. I've seen some controversy as to whether it's actually him. Have you
Says
s-
juice. It's got to be him.
Like he hired someone to get the vaccine for him.
Did you guys watch The People versus O.J. Simpson, the FX series?
No, I watched
No.
the ESPN docu series though.
Ross from Friends on that in that show calls because he plays Rob Kardashian.
Right.
Ross Kardashian. He calls OJ exclusively the juice. Like even when they're talking about serious like court case stuff, he's like, "Listen, the people are gonna get behind the juice."
I call to the stand the juice.
They're talking. Yeah. There's a scene where he's talking to his kids, and he's like, "Dad, is Uncle OJ? Did he really kill Aunt Nicole? Look, no, you know your Uncle Juice." Calls him Uncle Juice. You know Uncle Juicy. He wouldn't do that.
OJ, the juice. Come on the show.
Yeah, OJ, the juicy one, Simpson. Please come on. Please drive that white Bronco right over here.
Let's get every famous athlete that was wrongfully accused of murder.
Are there any boxers that have been accused of murder?
Floyd Mayweather.
He's accused of murder?
I am right now. I'm accusing him right now.
He probably killed the Big Show and he punched him in the face unprotected.
That's maybe one day, if we can get Oscar Pistorius, OJ, and Corey Feldman all together in a room, maybe we can let them have the show for a week, like guest hosts. You know,
Yeah.
we could
We're going on vacation.
take a week off, right? What would
Hello, welcome to Heavy Load. This is Oscar Pistorius, your host. Joining me today is Mr. O.J. Simpson. Hey, what's up?
This is the juice.
This is the juice here. What's going on, everybody?
Now listen,
maybe we can get sponsored by Hertz.
it's gonna hurt a lot, Juice, if you don't come on this show.
Oh, have you ever had any of their type of Timbits?
Oh.
A Hertz donut.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Fuck, I need.
Fuck.
I just got a knee replacement.
Now you're never gonna ride a bike.
Got him.
Yeah, David, I'm gonna get a bike and I'm gonna ride it all over your face.
Yeah, let's see.
If you make another joke about me not being able to ride a bike, which isn't true,
Okay.
In the bars.
There's a bike in this room. Let's see you do it.
I'm gonna leave a tread mark right straight down your face. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we can wrap this one up, guys. Any closing thoughts?
Yeah. Hi, welcome to Heavy Load. This is your host, Dylan, joined by my co-host. Actually, I'd say more of a junior host, Dan and David.
Teens,
Put that back.
Titans,
Put that back
go.
at the beginning.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
Because someone could be listening and they don't know what they'd be listening to.
Yeah.
David, I've been watching your cat like chew on her foot for the past 5 minutes. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking wild. I think you need to clip her nails. I think she's trying to do that herself. Oh yeah. I think I just heard her like.
Yeah, I did too. It's
That
gross.
was. She's eating her nails. That's fucking.
That's fucking awesome. Do it again.